20171115T071705 340Z Mugabe safe in custody. The military in Zimbabwe announced on Wednesday that President Robert Mugabe and his wife are safe in custody after a night of unrest that included a military takeover of the state broadcaster. Army officials said in a broadcast announcement that they are targeting criminals around Mugabe and assured the public that order will be restored. 20171115T072113 470Z Bloodless correctionThe night's action, which saw explosions and military vehicles storm into the city of Harare, triggered speculation of a coup. But supporters of the militaries praised it as a bloodless correction. "We wish to make it abundantly clear that this is not a military takeover," the army statement said. "We are only targeting criminals around Mugabe who are committing crimes that are causing social and economic suffering in the country in order to bring them to justice." A tank seen on the road leading to President Robert Mugabe's office in Harare. 20171115T073457 293Z detained for their own protection. Soldiers claimed they seized the president and his wife Grace for their own safety. Army boss, General Constantino Chiwenga, previously warned of military intervention after the vice president was sacked a week ago. Emmerson Mnangagwa was favorite to succeed Mr. Mugabe but was ousted to pave the way for Mr. Mugabe's 52-year-old wife Grace to succeed him. Robert Mugabe with his wife Grace. 20171115T074713 866Z No coup happening here. Zimbabwe's ruling party, ZANU-PF, has been tweeting about the events. 20171115T075626 726Z Fresh New Arath Twitter account posted that it had been an intervention in which corrupt and crooked persons were arrested and an elderly man who had been taken advantage of by his wife was detained. "Today begins a fresh new era and Comrade Mnangagwa will help us achieve a better Zimbabwe," it added. 20171115T080657 996Z military vehicles and soldiers patrol the streets in Harare. 20171115T081949 193Z Brits told to avoid rallies or protests. The Foreign Office has warned Brits traveling in Zimbabwe to remain safely at home or in their accommodation. "You should avoid political activity, or activities which could be considered political, including political discussions in public places and criticism of the president," the statement says. "You should avoid all demonstrations and rallies. The authorities have sometimes used force to suppress demonstrations." 20171115T082335 843Z Emmerson Mnangagwa. According to the party's account, Emmerson Mnangagwa has been made interim president. He was sacked from his post on November 5 due to traits of disloyalty. His dismissal came after Grace Mugabe, who had been campaigning to succeed her husband, called for him to be fired, saying, "The snake must be hit on the head." The 75-year-old had been the favorite to become the next president prior to his dismissal. 20171115T082744 210Z military patrol deserted streets. 20171115T083437 193Z news blackout. The state-run newspaper of Zimbabwe has tweeted to say it will be publishing a special edition later today. In the meantime, the website has not yet reported any of the night's events and has no mention of the takeover. 20171115T084954 830Z end of Mugabe's rule. Mugabe has been in power since 1980, when the country was liberated from white minority rule. But his 37-year leadership appears to be over following a night of military action. Read our latest full story here. Robert Mugabe addressing party supporters at a rally in September. 20171115T090442 506Z newspaper reports, The Herald has now been updated with the latest on the events. It, again, clarifies that the action does not represent a military takeover, and says the situation in Harare's CBD is calm with people going about their business. The article, on the site's main page, says, General Constantine Chiwenga asserted that the military would not hesitate to step in if the country's revolution was threatened. General Chiwenga said drastic action would be taken immediately to stop counter-revolutionaries from sliding Zimbabwe back into colonization. The Herald Zimbabwe homepage has been updated with the latest developments. 20171115T092224 950Z official Twitter account. The ZANUPF Twitter account has posted saying, "should be considered official and presents the views of Comrade Mnangagwa." It is not clear who is controlling the account. 20171115T093345 143Z Zuma calls for calm South African President Jacob Zuma. Expressed hope there would not be unconstitutional changes of government in Zimbabwe. Zuma called for the Zimbabwean government and army to resolve their differences amicably and said the Southern African development community was ready to help. South African President Jacob Zuma 20171115T101036.030Z Army disarm parliamentary police. The Zimbabwean military is in charge of a paramilitary police support unit depot in Harare and has disarmed police officers there, an army source told Reuters. They are now in charge of all armory, all gates and roads leading in or out of the camp. Arcturus Road, which leads to the camp, is closed and all support unit details with guns have been disarmed, the source said. 20171115T103246.520Z queues at cash machines. Pictures have emerged showing residents forming long queues for ATM machines as many appeared to go about their normal routine following the intervention. The lines are not unusual in the country, which has suffered from a shortage of cash in the last year. 20171115T103845.746Z Boris calls for stability. British Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson has said the UK wants to see a stable and successful Zimbabwe and appealed for all sides to refrain from violence. "It's very fluid and it's hard to say exactly how this will turn out," Mr. Johnson said. "The most important point to make is that everybody wants to see a stable and successful Zimbabwe, and I think we are really appealing for everybody to refrain from violence." Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson